The ocean, a deep and mostly mysterious unknown. Humans are not made to survive in it, at least not for long. And still, we develop a strong connection to the ocean. We use it in any way possible for entertainment, sports, science, and commercially. It covers 70% of the Earth's surface, and we are fascinated by it. And so am I. All life comes from the water. We consist of it. Up to 60% of an adult human body is water. Water is life. Is this why we are so captivated by the ocean? Is this why we sail?
Prince Rupert either tonight or tomorrow morning. If I would sail, it would take me at least a day or 2 days longer because I have to take all the way up. It blows about 25 knots and you see the sea state. Whitecaps. But other than that, it's pretty good. My engine is running good. All is doing okay. SUNLINE. It's really good for the kind of conditions. And I got a pilot house with the steering wheel, so it makes it easy. But because
I've lost my autopilot a day before, but the weather forecast looked good. Mainly sunny and winds from the south, about 20-25 knots, but with fairly big swells coming in from the open Pacific. That very day I started early in the morning, around 5:30, heading due east right to Prince Rupert, with about 120 nautical miles to go, and in front of me the notorious Dixon entrance, notorious for a mix of huge swells and massive tidal currents from the many inlets and bays of the coast of BC flowing against each other and creating a very confused big and heavy seas, I knew I was in for a long day and night. I was busy with SUNLINE, keeping her on course with a failing autopilot, so there wasn't much time for me to film, especially getting into the night when it got dark. But I arrived at Prince Rupert Marina at around 4 a.m. in the morning the next day, and seriously ready for a good nap. Morning guys, I'm Friday pushing off from Prince Rupert. I had a little incident with the paint here in Prince Rupert. I was painting the stern of the boat, just take out the Alaskan hailing port, and the wave came in and tipped the bucket over. So we wonder how I do the unanchoring now, how I'm going to pull the anchor in. So what I do is, the winch is pretty strong, so you can pull the boat forward, and I engage the clutch, go to the winch, pull the boat in, and once I see the chain is coming up, so I know we have 300 feet of chain. What did I say? 100 feet of chain. Sorry, I was thinking about the cable now. 100 feet of chain. So I'm pulling in part of the chain until the anchor is actually right straight down, and I know that we are in about 30-35 feet. So then I come back to the outside helm and engage forward, and just go forward slowly, and go to the front again and pull the anchor in, come back, stop the boat. So I'm not going anywhere I don't want to go. Secure the anchor, and then basically I'm ready to go. The boat is in forward. SUNLINE movement forward is really slow with almost idling RPMs. She barely moves, but that's good enough for me to pull all the anchor up, and in case the anchor is kind of sitting in there really good, then I wouldn't say wedges it out, but motion of the boat is kind of loosening the anchor, and that worked for me. So don't I wouldn't say it don't look like a wonderful day, but it's wonderful because the wind's blowing from the right direction, and this is where I'm going, just behind these little islands, turning south, just coming around the corner here now then. And those dark clouds are over Banks Island, but where you see the sun, this is basically where I'm going. So the weather forecast said it's gonna be mostly sunny, overcast for the next week, so this is about where I'm going. No heavy blows. Alright guys, I gotta get going, and keep you posted. Thanks for joining in. This is SUNLINE sailing north on the north tip of Banks Island, British Columbia, west coast, just about 60 miles south of Prince Rupert. Port.
I desire, like a bird, raging fire. I've listened to the wind in case I hear your cry. Come blowing through the sky for your love I desire, like a bird raised fire. I sometimes wonder why I cannot see your eyes, if not by memory, perhaps a cry for your love I desire, like a bird raised fire.
Will I know that I have done you wrong? Just give me another chance. Will I know that I have done you wrong? Just give me another chance. I'll fight for what is real. I'll care enough to live. I'll feel
I think it is 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm going another 50 miles into the night to Hokai. Motor sailing. I just put the sail up. It's blowing between 15 and 20 and fairly big waves. So I don't want to deal with the mainsail at the moment. And I'm keeping the motor running and motor sailing. The wind can change so fast here, and I want to get going just to get there. But I have a 50-mile almost straight stretch, so I can test the sails and plug a little bit here, even it's going into the night. SUNLINE sailing, this is it. Really big waves. Nothing over the deck yet, like going through the Dixon entrance. There was a gale warning further down south, and it's dissipating.
The old man always thought of the sea as La Mar, which is what people call her in Spanish when they love her. Sometimes those who love her say bad things of her, but they are always said as though she were a woman. Some of the younger fishermen, those who used buoys as floats for their lines and their motorboats, but when the shock livers had brought much money, spoke of her as Elmar, which is masculine. They spoke of her as a contestant or a place or even an enemy, but the old man always thought of her as a feminine and as something that gave or withheld great favors. And if she did wild or wicked things, it was because she could not help them. The moon affects her as it does a woman, he thought.